In this video, we are going to learn how to use Microsoft To Do inside Pabbly Connect. So first we will be seeing that how we can use Microsoft To Do as a trigger application in Pabbly Connect. It means whenever a new task is created into your Microsoft To Do software application, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, and then using those details, how the same data can be sent to any application you want. And secondly, we will be seeing that how we can use Microsoft To Do as an action application in Pabbly Connect. It means whenever you are receiving the data from any software application like CRM software application, task management, or event creation software application, or from any other software application, how the very same data can be added as a new task to your Microsoft To Do account using Pabbly Connect. And for that, you need to come to my screen. So welcome to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. So as you are a new user, you have to just click on sign up for free button and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes. And you're going to get free task every month. If you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply click on sign in. In the all apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on create workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as how to use Microsoft To Do inside Pabbly Connect. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we are going to learn that how we can use Microsoft To Do inside Pabbly Connect. So first we'll be looking at how we can use Microsoft To Do as a trigger application in Pabbly Connect. So simply open this trigger window and here choose the application as Microsoft To Do. So whenever you want to send the responses from Microsoft To Do to any other application, you have to select Microsoft To Do as a trigger application in Pabbly Connect. Okay. Now here we have to select trigger event. So there are a list of trigger events available, that is completed tasks. So this particular trigger is going to run whenever a task is completed. New list triggers when a new list is created. New task, it is going to trigger when a new task is created. Updated task, it is going to trigger whenever a task is updated. So here I'll be selecting the trigger event as new task. Click on connect. Click on add new connection and click on connect with Microsoft To Do. Now it is asking let this app access your info. So let's scroll down and click on yes over here to give away the permissions or the access. Authorization successful. And now Microsoft To Do account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to select the list name. So I have already created a list name task over here in my Microsoft To Do account. Okay. So the task list is automatically captured over here. Okay. Now before clicking on save and send test request, first we are going to create a new task in our Microsoft To Do account. Just because after clicking on this option, it is going to capture the latest task created. Okay. It is going to capture the latest data. So let's move to Microsoft To Do account and here we are going to just create a new task and let us give the random task detail name as contact new lead. Okay, and here I'm just going to give the due date, that is tomorrow. Okay, I don't want to remind, so I'm just going to leave this reminder button. Let's click on add. Okay, so here we are going to add the details and we have to just pick a category. So I want to be in a red category task. Okay. And here we are going to add some description. So let us give the name of the client or the customer as dummy customer. And let's give the email address as dummy@pabblytunes.com. And let's enter the phone number also. So I'm just giving a random phone number over here. So we have entered the details. We have given a name to the task, that is contact new lead. Okay. And here we have given the description of the task, that is the name of the customer, that is dummy customer, his email address and the phone number. And this particular task belongs to a red category task. Okay. And here we have given the reminder date as tomorrow's date. Sorry, the due date as tomorrow's date. Okay, so the new task is created. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect, and now we are going to click on save and send test request. So here we can see the responses received and the recently created task details are captured over here. We can find the title as contact new lead. Okay, this was the same title we have given, contact new lead. And when we scroll down, we can find that it is in the red category. We have given the category as red. And here we have got the description also, that is in the body content. Okay, that is the name of the customer, his email address and the phone number. Now here I want to give you an important information that here you can see that the data has captured immediately. But sometimes it may take some time in capturing the response over here just because the trigger here is polling based and it will take time to capture the response. And here also it is mentioned that this particular trigger will check for the new data in every 8 hours. So don't worry about that and please wait for 15-20 minutes patiently. The data will surely arrive. Okay. So now you can send this data to any application you want. If you want to send a WhatsApp message to the client, you can just use that particular action step over here as WhatsApp. Or if you want to send a Slack message to your team, you can select the application as Slack. Or if you want to enter this data into a spreadsheet program like Airtable, Google Sheets or MS Excel, you can just select that also. I have already created a Google Sheet named Microsoft To-Do Task Details. So I'll be entering the details in this particular Google Sheet. For that, I'm just going to connect Google Sheets here in Pabbly Connect. So come to this action step and here we'll be selecting the application name as Google Sheets. Select the action event as add new row. Click on connect. Click on add new connection and click on connect with Google Sheets. Here, now it is asking me to choose an account to continue to Pabbly Connect Sheets. So I'm just going to choose my account from here. Now it is asking Pabbly Connect Sheets wants additional access to your Google account. So let's scroll down and click on continue to give away the access as the data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. Authorization successful. Okay, and now the Google Sheets are connected to Pabbly Connect. Now as we have created a connection, here we can find all the spreadsheets that I have created in my Google Sheet account. So here our spreadsheet name is Microsoft To-Do Task Details. Okay, so we'll be selecting the same spreadsheet name over here. And I have created a single sheet in this particular spreadsheet named task. So here you can see that it is automatically captured. So if you have created multiple sheets, from the drop down, you can select your specific sheet name. Okay. Now it is asking for the due date, category, task name and other details. So we have already got all these details from our trigger response over here. So now we are going to map these details now. Okay. Let's scroll down. Here let us map the due date from Microsoft To Do. So let's scroll down and let us find the due date. So this is the due date and time. Here we have to map the task category as a red category task. Here we have to give the name of the task. That was contact new lead. And here we'll be mapping the description. Okay, so this was the description. We have entered all the details. Now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the responses received. It means the data is added to our Google Sheet. Let's check it. Okay, and here we have got the due date as 31st of August 2022. And here we have got the time also. The category is red category. Here we have got the task name and here we have got the description. So in this way, we can see that our integration is working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Now, whenever the new task will be created into a Microsoft To Do account, automatically the task details will be added to your Google Sheet over here. Okay. So we have learned that how we can use Microsoft To Do as a trigger application in Pabbly Connect. Now we are going to see that how we can use Microsoft To Do as an action application in Pabbly Connect. For that, I have already created another workflow. Okay. That is how we can use Microsoft To Do as action application in Pabbly Connect. So here you can use any trigger application to capture the data. Okay. And you can use that data to create a new task in your Microsoft To Do account. So here I have taken the data from the Google Sheets, which I have already created. And the Google Sheet name is Customer Payment Record. So in this particular Google Sheet, I am collecting the payment records of my customer. Here you can find the date, name of the customer, his email address, phone number, purpose of the payment, that is for any of the course, that is Java tutorial, for amount and the status as field. So now I want that using these details, a new task should get created into your Microsoft To Do account. So I have collected the same data by integrating Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. And when I scroll down, you can find that the response is automatically captured over here. Okay, I have already captured the response. Here you can find the name of the customer as demo name. It was the same name. His email address, purpose as Java tutorial. You can find the email address, purpose as Java tutorial, amount, payment status as field. So the complete details of Google Sheet are already captured in my Pabbly Connect account over here. So now I want that using these details, a new task should get created in my Microsoft To Do account. So here I'll be adding the action application as Microsoft To Do. So come to this action step, and here we have to select the application name as Microsoft To Do. Here we have to select the action event. So here also you can see that we have a list of action events available. First one is complete task. So it is going to update the task status as completed. Next is create category. So it is going to create an Outlook category object in the user's master list of the categories. Then we have the option of create list. It is going to create a new task list. Create a task. It is going to create a new task. This particular action event is going to find the task by the title. Get task. So we'll be getting the specific task details in Pabbly Connect over here. Then we have list time zones and delete category also. So you can select the action event as per your requirement. In my case, I'm just going to create a new task. So let us select this create task action event. Now let's click on connect. Click on add new connection and click on connect with Microsoft To Do. Now it is asking let this app access your info. So let's scroll down and let's click on yes to give away the permissions over here. Authorization successful. Okay, and here we can see that Microsoft To Do account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now, as we have created a connection, here we can find all the task lists that we have created in our Microsoft To Do account. So here you can see that my task list name is automatically captured. Now here we have to give a task title. So here I'll be just giving a task title as payment status. Okay, and here we have to give the task node, that is the description. So let us give the description as payment from, and here will be mapping the name of the customer, that is demo name is, and the payment is failed, I guess. Yes, the payment is failed for, and here let us give the product name as Java tutorial product for, and here I'm just going to give the amount also for rupees. It was 1600, yes. And let us give the date also on 1st of September 2022. Okay, and after that let us map the details of the customer, and that is customer name. So let us give the customer name. Okay, I have to just map it over here from Google Sheet. That was demo name. Let's give the email address also, again from Google Sheets, and the phone number also. So this was the phone number. So in this way, a description will be added to a specific task, that is payment from demo name is failed for JavaScript tutorial product for rupees 1600 on this date. Customer name is demo name, email address, and the phone number. Okay, now here you can select the category as red category, orange, yellow, green. So I'm just keeping it as an orange category task. Here you can select the task priority as low, normal, high. So let us select it as a high priority task. Here you can select the task status as not started, in progress, completed. So it is not yet started. I'm just selecting it as not started. Now here if you want to specify some due dates, due time, or reminder date or reminder time, you can just give it over here. But remember, you have to give it into the YY, MM, and DD format along with the time zone. Okay. And as we have entered the details, now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we have got the response. It means a new task is created into a Microsoft To Do account. Let's check it. And here we have got a new task, that is payment status. And here we can see the details. We have not added the due date, so it is blank. Here we can see that it is in the orange category. And here we have got the description as payment from demo name is failed for Java tutorial product for rupees 1600 on this date. Customer name is demo name, his email address is mentioned, and the phone number is also mentioned. So in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. So now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. So now as we have set up the automation, next time whenever you're going to add the details to this particular Google Sheet, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, and using those details, a new task will get created. Let's check this in the real time, that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. So now I'm going to add another record over here. Let's give the same date. Okay, I'm giving the name of the customer as testing customer this time. Okay, let's give the email address of the customer as testing@pabblytudes.com. Okay, so it's a bigger in size. Let's make it a bit small. Okay, here we are going to enter the phone number. Here let us give the product name or the purpose as PHP programming. And let's give the amount as 2000 and the payment status as cancelled. Okay, so I have added a random details over here. Now let us check that using these details, a new task is created in your Microsoft To Do account or not. And here we have got a new task created. Let's open the task details. And here we can see that the task is in the orange category. And here we have got the description as payment from testing customer is cancelled for PHP programming product for rupees 2000 on this date. Customer name is given, his email address is given, and the phone number is also given. So in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. Okay, so now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And in this way, we have seen over here that how we can use Microsoft To Do as an action application. Okay, and here in this particular workflow, we have seen that how we can use Microsoft To Do as a trigger application and how we can use Microsoft To Do inside Pabbly Connect. Thank you. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.